Welcome back to Mama's Kitchen. Today I'm so happy to actually take you through this because I've got lots of people asking me how to use our Thermomix to cook the most popular African dish, jollof rice. So today we're gonna cook jollof rice. Just stay with me. But with the jollof rice, we're going to have the peri-peri chicken with chopped vegetable salad, which we're going to make from the Thermomix, plus our jollof rice, which we are going to manually make. In order to cut out time, this recipe of the peri-peri chicken I'm going to feature in another video, but for today, the sauce for the chicken is all made, already made, and we are going to marinate the chicken with the sauce. The chicken is actually being washed with, as you can see, it's all being washed nicely with lemon, and it's all nice and clean. Next, I'm just going to pour the marinade in, and this is garlic, ginger, chili, and some sesame seed oil in, and I'm going to marinate this nicely. This is already looking beautiful, and this is going to go into the oven. We'll put the oven on 180 degrees, and that's going to go into the oven. Chicken that is we marinated is going onto the stoneware, and this is going into the oven. So we got all that marinated nicely, beautifully, before we start our jollof rice, the process for the jollof rice. And this is all marinated. So that's our peri-peri chicken, which is going to go with the jollof rice. Half onion and 2 fresh tomatoes here. We'll chop that when we are about to start. And now I'm just going to chop we will need pepper, 1 sweet pepper, straight into my Thermomix. We got 4 garlic cloves, and that is going into the Thermomix. A little bit of ginger. We put that in. 1 piece of onion. Can cut into 2 halves, and 2 peppers, squash bonnet peppers, and we're going to add 1 peeled plum tomatoes. And that goes in. Just a little bit of water. So I would say about 100 ml of water. So there. Now we're going to blend this. So we're going to use the Thermomix manually. So this is my own recipe, and this is part of the functions that you can do with the Thermomix. You can actually do your own, use your own recipe and use it manually to do that. So we're going to blend this because, as you know, we have the blending function on the Thermomix. So we look for the blending function, which is there, and you just need to press that, and we're going to blend this for 2 minutes. So we can always, because it's 30 seconds on there, and you can always put this to 2 minutes, and you could turn this, and it's going to blend for 2 minutes. So once this is done, let's see what we've got here. So as you can see, it's all nicely blend together. Look at how smooth this is. Very smooth. See, can you see how smooth it is? So with this now, I'm just going to measure we're going to measure 100 ml of oil, and you can use the measuring cup on top of the cover to measure this. So this is another function that the Thermomix has. You can use that to measure. So that's about 100 ml of oil, and this is sunflower oil. And we're going to cover this. I'm going to boil this down for about 15 minutes. So we're just going to put this to boil, and we put the timing on 15 there, and this is going to be boiled on Veroma. Put that on the heat, Veroma heat, and speed 2. Yes, so this is after 15 minutes. Let's see what we have here. So see, after 15 minutes, all your pepper that you had is now boiled. It's all boiled down now. So I can start smelling the flavor, although we've not even put just that. So as you can see, so we're going to just put this, we'll pour it into a jar. So I'm just going to pour that in here, and we set that aside. And without rinsing the jar, we put this back, and we're going to put just about 50 ml of oil. So just about half of what you had before, just 50 ml, not too much. And now we're going to put 2 of the tomato we had and half of the onion we had. We're going to pour that in there, and we're just going to chop that. So we put the lid back, and we put that on, and for 2 seconds on speed 4, we're just going to, so that's 2 seconds on speed 4. We're just going to chop that. Okay, so once we've done that, okay, we just check if you are satisfied with that. I'm not really satisfied with it. It's chopped it, but I just give it another 2 seconds. So there, or sometimes you could use the turbo to do that, but because this is a soft one, you don't really need the turbo. So if you just put it on 2 again and just give it 4, speed 4, and that's it. That should do. Okay, that's just what we want. So there you can see it's all done. It's nicely chopped there, and we now put in some seasoning. So now we're gonna season it, but before the seasoning, I've got here this is tomato paste, and you have about 4 spoons of tomato paste in here, tomato puree, and we're going to just put that in. So you can just drop all that in to make your sauce. And now we're going to put some seasoning. So we're going to season this is mixed herbs. So we got mixed herbs. Let's put about 2 teaspoons of that. 2 teaspoons of curry powder, if you like. That's all optional, depending on what sort of seasoning you want to. Some people have jollof rice seasoning which they put together. I love turmeric, so I put in about 2 teaspoons of turmeric in mine. And this is all-purpose Maggi, and this is Jomo all-purpose Maggi, and I'll put about 4 teaspoons in that. And with this, we're going to cover it and give it 5 minutes to saute. So we put this on 5 minutes. So this you can be doing as part of the functions that the Thermomix does. You can put all these things on and you can just carry on with what you want to do. You don't have to stay there stirring it. So, and I put this back on Veroma to stir and just put the speed on stir. So this is done now for 5 minutes. So we're going to add the already made pepper to it to boil down. Just add, if you like you can half it, if you like you can put all, depending on how you want your jollof to be. And you just use the spatula to mix everything now. Right, so next now we're just going to cover this and do it for another 5 minutes. And still on Veroma, and now on speed 1. So while you are waiting for the stew to saute nicely, we're just going to weigh our rice now. And as you know, the Thermomix, one of the functions for the Thermomix is actually an inbuilt scale, so you don't need to weigh this separately. So you get your simmery basket and put your simmery basket there, and you just swipe while the cooking. You can see the cooking is still going on, and you can just swipe and you go to scales there, and we want to measure 350 to 400 of rice, depending on how many people we're going to serve that. So I'm just going to weigh about 350 to 400. So this is good. Yeah, that's it. So I don't want to go over 400 grams. And as you can see, so now I'm going to wash this rice, just run it, and then we now put it on. So we can just put this back by pressing the cross at the corner there, and this is just still going. This is just amazing. So we're just going to run the rice under warm water, and then I will be ready. That our rice this is ready now. Let's see what we have. Ooh, can you see that? So see why we say you could even cook your stew with this jar. One jar, one blade, one machine does everything for you. This is, oh, the flavor, can just smell it. You can't just imagine this. So now we're just going to place our rice, and remember in my previous videos you use the spatula to lift this in and out of the jar. So there, and we just put this in. At this stage you could add a little bit of salt, yeah, and we're just going to mix that into the rice, just like that. Just use it to mix. There, mix, and once it's all done, as you can see, we just put this back on and cover it, and now we're just going to give it 20 minutes on Veroma And this depends on the rice, the type of rice you're cooking. If it was very white jasmine basmati rice, I'll cook it for 15 minutes. But this is actually brown rice. It's more the golden rice. So that's why we're cooking for 20 minutes, and we put it on speed too. Minutes is over. We're just going to check our jollof rice. There. So see. So all you do, you just use the spatula. We just check whether it's all coming up nicely. And looking at it, I think like I mentioned, this is golden basmati, so we need about 5 more minutes. Like your rice, you could give it about 5 or 10 minutes max. And still on Veruma, and we'll put it on speed too. Right, so let's see what we got here. So our jollof is cooked now, as you can see. See, it's all cooked nicely, looking scrumptious. Right, so we're just going to raise this, and as you can see, we're just going to pour it on our plate. And the thing I like about this is there is no jollof burning, no wasting of rice. All your rice is there. See? All your rice is in here. Your rice is not wasted. Come on, tell me, what do you think about the Thermomix? This is amazing. You get all your rice. All your rice is in here. And this can feed about 4, depending on how much you eat. So this is about 4 portions of jollof rice. Right, so I'm going to check our chicken in the oven, and we're just going to quickly make our 5-second salad with this, and it would be all ready to eat. So just to show you what's left in your Thermomix, so with this sauce left, you just get like a little bit left, and you can always add it on your chicken, your meat, your fish, whatever you like to mix it with. You could do that with that, and just use it as your sauce on your meat, fish, or chicken. But this time I've got a nice peri-peri chicken to go with this, so you can always store it. So you see, with Thermomix we don't waste. So we're just going to quickly wash this, and same jar, same blade, and it's going to do our 5-second salad, which is going to go with this. And as you can see, nothing is burnt, no rice burnt. So this is our just 5-second salad we're going to make. You can mix whichever vegetables you like. I've got here cabbage, I've got broccoli, and I've got some carrots. And so we're just going to mix this. And I've got some onion. And we're just going to make a very quick salad from this to add on to our jollof rice. So I need here, it says to add 100 grams of mayonnaise. we need a little bit of mustard, ground pepper. So we have a tablespoon of mustard that you can do to have with your jollof rice. And we're just going to mix this for 5 seconds. It says to put on speed 5. So we got our salad, as you can see. So that's just the 5-second salad in the Thermomix. And we're going to have this with our jollof. I can't wait to start eating this already. So that's ready. And I'm just going to now, let's see what we have in the oven now. So our chicken has been ready, waiting for the jollof rice to do. So that's our peri-peri chicken. And what we've got here is actually some nice mixed fresh herbs on it with some chili. And that's the peri-peri chicken ready. So let's serve this. I'm just going to pick one of these. I think I will go for the Thai. Oh, these herbs is making this look so nice. And we're going to have some rice on it. Rice, as you can see. And now we add a bit of my salad. Okay, and this is with the Thermomix. This is what the Thermomix is going to give you. Top-notch restaurant dish made within your own home. How is that? Let's taste this. Guys, you just got to try this. Try this with your Thermomix. You can actually join me to make this meal. Stay tuned for more videos coming.